again, my name is Robert Sifonjiko, and welcome to my live YouTube channel. Um, if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. If this is your first time watching and you like such content or you want to support my work and to enable me to reach so many other people, liking this video, subscribing, and sharing it with your friends or other people who need to hear it would really support our goal for this. And the goal is to educate and to make aware many other people about the various cultural differences and ways to navigate life, um, wherever you are, abroad or at home. Home is where the heart is. So, whatever home is for you, hopefully, anything that I share from this live would be, helpful. So, today's topic is about the power of mentorship. And I picked this topic because we were having a discussion with a friend who have been trying to kind of help, advise, and is trying to apply to move abroad and has received a letter to join an institution and is trying to make certain moves. And the question that I asked is, after all these things you've done, have you chose your mentor or your personal advisor? Here in the US we call these special people PI. Um, Other people called I used to call mine my mentor, because these are the people who can build you, who you're looking up to. you know so before I share my story, I'd like to share a part of something, a puzzle that I've been always trying to figure out. I've always been a dreamer, and every time I'm always having a dream about achieving something or attaining something that I don't have yet. I dream of a better life, of life somewhere else. I dream of something better than what I have now, even though what I have now is, I'm content with it, but there's always something, right? Everyone, you can agree with me that everyone is always dreaming of making a situation better for them and their family and their community and their country, and that in that list. So for me, I've been like a dreamer, and the reason why maybe I got to where I got is because I always dream and chase these dreams. So, unfortunately, there are people who I've met and seen back in Nairobi who usually sit like in certain areas, and they just talk and they dream big, and usually we call it chewing jabba. They're always chewing something and then having conversation, big dreams. They see cars passing by and they're like, one day I'm gonna drive this, you'll see. One day I'm gonna build a big house. One day I'm gonna drive a big car. One day I'm gonna go overseas. So people are always dreaming of big things, what they want in life, places they wanna be. And everyone is always dreaming, regardless of how old they are, where they are, and who they are, right? So dreaming is free. So my puzzle is if everyone is dreaming of a better life or a bigger something, why is it that only a few people achieve these dreams? And the answer is still something I'm looking. to find out, because um, everybody will always believe in their dream. They're like, right now I might be just sitting here, you know, my situation is going to change. But what can they do to realize that dream? So I realized that there are people who do dream like that for the entire, like with the whole duration of their lifetime, with their whole life. Somebody is always dreaming, one day it's gonna get better, one day it's gonna get better, but they're not doing anything about it. So the difference between the people who are dreaming and the people who are making their dream come true is action. How they wake up from that dream and they start to act on it to make it a reality. So part of making your dream come true is, once you know what you want in life, the the next step that I would suggest, like for me, what I've always done is, has somebody done it? Ask yourself. I know right now I don't have all the resources, I don't have all the answers, but has somebody else in my situation at this moment done it? And if so, who are they? And what did they do? Once you find the answer to that, then the next step is looking for these people or this person and making them your mentor. Once they're your mentor, most people who have succeeded in something like to always mentor people to teach them how they did it. So the only thing they need to know is how dedicated, how devoted you are, and how serious you are. You have to also respect their time and their space and everything. So once you've realized these people, you either write them an email or call them or find them however you can find them, and tell them that you have a similar dream and you really would like their guidance. And one thing that is powerful about this is, these people will always, most of them, if you have the right mentor, they'll always wake you up. They'll tell you, okay, you have a big dream, but your work ethic isn't going to help you achieve this dream. So they can also be your accountability partners. So it's not just enough to dream, but you find somebody who has done what you really want to achieve, make them your mentor, and have them be accountable to what you're doing. So in my case, um, when I came to the United States, one of my mentor was Dr. Michael Opata. And this is somebody who also came from Kenya, from a very humble background, came here, studied his master's, did his PhD, and was now a professor at Appalachian State University, and had done so much with his life. And I was like, if somebody had come from where I came from and did this and achieved this, this means it can be done. So how can I do it? Then they tell you how they did it, and you follow that, trust in it, and add your own recipe to it. So Dr. Michael Opara became my mentor, and he helped me find certain resources. He wrote me recommendation letters, really good ones. The other day I was just going through my emails, and I got one recommendation letter that he wrote that helped me get a grant, a big grant that helped me to manage to finish my master's. And I was like, in as much as I might give myself credit for all the work I did and all the application of grants I did, it wasn't enough if there wasn't somebody holding my hand and filling in the gap. And that's why it's so important to have a mentor, somebody who is where you aspire to be, supporting you and rooting for you, because they can move in ways that you cannot move in yet. And my question today is, what are your dreams? Are they big enough? And what are you doing about it? Do you know somebody who have achieved these dreams and goals? And have you talked to them and asked them how they achieved it? If not, that's your assignment. Please remember to let me know what steps you've taken in the comment section or inbox me privately, and find a mentor, somebody who you're looking up to, who has achieved the dream you aspire to achieve, or they're already there, and write to these people and let them know that that's what you want to achieve, that's where you want to go, and these people will support you. That is the first step, and that's the main difference between the dreamers who just dream that one day I'm going to achieve all these, versus somebody who is dreaming and working on it. The difference is in who is in your corner, and make them a good one. Every dream is worth the chase, it's worth the wait, and it's achievable. And I can tell you that you can do it. Wherever you are, feel motivated, because I know that few months down the line, this is going to be most of you who are listening to this video's testimony. Other than that, thank you for logging in. Thank you, Kellen. Thank you, Ali. And everyone who is watching this anytime. You can dream, but you also have to work towards those dreams. Yes, that's a really nice, legit thing to say. You can dream, but you can always work. But knowing the right moves is always the difference to achieving. You know, I read a book called The 80-20 Principle. I don't know if any of you have read it, but it's a big but a really nice book. It's called Achieving More with Less. Most people really work hard. Remember, if hard work pays, the donkey would be the richest animal in the world, right? Because there's no animal ever on earth that works as hard as a donkey. But how is it that horses are being treated way much better and worth more than the donkeys? You know, the difference is not how hard you work, but what you do. So, what value? So, the book that I read is the 80-20 principle, achieving more with less. Once you have dreamt and you want to achieve these dreams, it's good to have a plan. And the plan, for me, what worked is find somebody who has achieved this dream, make them my friend and my mentor, and have them lead me through their journey, or point me or guide me, you know, then that journey would not be as lonely or as hard as if I was going all by myself. You know, it's like cheating, but it's still working hard and smart at the same time. So why go the hard way and work hard and toil if there's somebody who has already done that and achieved better results than you? You can reach out, they can tell you what to do, and then still, that's not enough. You have to work hard. Even after I had found my mentor, Dr. Upada, who had written me really good, and he has written me so many recommendation letters, countless. Anything I'm applying for, he's always the first one to write me a recommendation letter, because he knows my goals, he knows where I am, and he knows me. So he knows how bad I want what I'm applying for. So even after this, finding my mentor, Dr. Upada, that wasn't enough. I still had to start doing what he told me to do and push myself to do it. It's never easy to come out of your comfort zone. So that's why Ali's comment is very important for us. So I had other people who were pushing me, like my sister Rosemary, always pushing me. And at some point, I was so mad at her for always pushing me so hard. I'm like, why do you have to? It's not that serious. But then I realized that the people who care about you so much and love you and want you to achieve more, they're always the one pushing you so hard to achieve the things you want to achieve. So it's always good to have these people to remind you of your deadlines, of what you need to do. Because by yourself, it's so hard. If you tell yourself, I want to get fit, and then you tell yourself, I want to start waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. Trust me, it's going to be so hard if there's nobody other than your alarm waking you up and telling you, get up and spring to action. So when you have somebody by your side telling you, hey, you told yourself that you're going to wake up at 5 a.m., please get out of bed, and they kick you out. That is the analogy that I can think of. Once you've set your dream, have people that are accountable, people who care about you as much as care about the success. Have them in your corner, and they'll always get you out of your comfort zone, which is the biggest difference between the dreamers versus the achievers. Get out of that comfort zone. All right? Thank you, Adio Gold, for joining, and Ali for your comments. And in case you're late, I'm going to post this video once I'm done, and you can catch up on it. Please remember to share with a friend, like and subscribe, share and reach so many other people. Our goal is to make sure nobody is left behind. I want to inspire people to also go out and achieve their dreams. One day I dreamt of a bunch of things that I'm having now. And I am grateful for people who are able to push me out of that comfort zone and help me achieve it. So I hope that I be one of the people who can push you to achieve the things you want to achieve and you've set for yourself. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I have all love for you, and I hope that we all grow together, and wishing you the best. Thank you and bye. Till next Wednesday, same time, same place. Peace.